Hey guys, um, this is gonna be my first actually YouTube video on this account, my first ever YouTube video. So feel free to, give me some hate, give me some support, tell me what I'm doing wrong, right, and I can always improve. But today we're just gonna be reading some Reddit stories. That's what it's gonna be. I'm just gonna be starting this new world just to see if I can, you know, do well. But, anyways, let's just get stuck in. I'm trying to fix my settings at the minute. But, let's go ahead in. So, am I the asshole for locking my bedroom door because my roommate kept borrowing my clothes? I, 22 female, live with my roommate Emma, 23 female. We were friends before moving in together, and at first, things were great. A few months in, I noticed some of my clothes were ending up in the laundry basket, even though I hadn't worn them. Then I'd see Emma wearing my hoodies or jeans, and she'd say things like, "Oh, I thought you wouldn't mind," or "You weren't using them." I told her several times that I wasn't comfortable with sharing clothes. Without being asked, she'd apologize and promise to stop. She didn't. Eventually, I started keeping my nicer clothes in my room, and I locked my bedroom door whenever I left the apartment. A week later, Emma confronted me in the kitchen. She said locking my door was hostile and made her feel like I didn't trust her. I replied, "I don't trust you. You've repeatedly taken my stuff after I asked you not to." She burst into tears and told our mutual friends I was treating her like a criminal over a few hoodies. Some of them agreed with her, saying that living together requires compromise and that locking my door was extreme. Now our apartment is incredibly awkward, and I'm wondering if I overreacted. Am I the asshole? Damn, bro. That was actually quite a hard one. Yeah, I don't have a verdict about that one. You guys, give me your verdict about it and what you think about it in the comments. Okay, here's the second one. I think it's a wee bit longer, so get comfy. Am I the asshole for serving my family exactly what they asked for at Thanksgiving? I, 28 female, host Thanksgiving every year because I genuinely enjoy cooking. I spend days planning the menu, shopping, prepping, and making everything from scratch for the past 3 years. However, my family has made it a tradition to complain about absolutely everything. My older brother says the turkey is too dry, my aunt says it's too moist, my cousin thinks mashed potatoes are boring, my dad thinks I use too much seasoning, my sister says I don't make enough vegetarian options. Someone always asks why don't I just order catering. Last year, I finally snapped. About a month before Thanksgiving, I sent a message to the family group chat saying, "Since everyone has very specific opinions about the food, please send me exactly what you'd like me to dish and how you'd like it to be prepared." I got detailed responses. My brother wanted turkey cooked longer because he was worried about it being underdone. My aunt wanted juicy turkey. My cousin wanted something exciting. My dad requested plain traditional food. My sister wanted several vegetarian dishes. And my mum wanted the stuffing exactly like Grandma how it used to make it. I replied to everyone, confirming their request. Thanksgiving arrived. I made exactly what people asked for. My brother's turkey slices were cooked until they were noticeably drier. My aunt's portions came from the juicier sections. My dad got plain vegetables with almost no seasoning. My cousin received an elaborate looking side dish I'd spent extra time making, which he later admitted he actually didn't like. My sister got multiple vegetarian options. I even labelled everything with little cards saying who had requested it. At first, everyone laughed. Then people started complaining. My brother asked why the turkey was dry. I reminded him that he specifically asked me to cook it longer. Dad wanted to know why his vegetables were bland. I pointed to the card with his name on it. My cousin accused me of being passive aggressive. Dinner became weirdly tense. Later that evening, my mum pulled me aside and said I'd embarrassed everyone. She said that even if their complaints annoyed me, I'd intentionally made a point and turned Thanksgiving into a lesson. Oh, ruin portal. Let's go. Later that evening, oh sorry. I argued that I'd spent years trying to please people who couldn't be pleased, and for once I'd given them exactly what they'd asked for. Apparently, several relatives now think I was being pretty petty and sarcastic instead of gracious. My sister, however, said it was the funniest Thanksgiving she'd ever attended, and that watching Dad realize he had hated his own preferences was worth the price of admission. Now my family is split. Half think I was hilarious and finally stood up for myself. The other half think I used a holiday meal to publicly shame everyone. Am I the asshole? Damn, I don't think that's that bad. I feel like it's not a normal thing to do, but like, if you're getting that much complaint, like, I feel like instead of doing something like that, just say you won't do it. But I get if it is tradition and you want to do something to show people how annoying or how ignorant it is to talk about your cooking or your catering or whatever, your baking, like that. I guess that's kind of a good idea, but I guess it's a little bit petty, but it is quite funny. I think I would find it funny, but I hope their family's all good now. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Just because it's the first video, I want to make like a short one and sort of see where this goes, see how it goes, and yeah, let me know what you guys think, if I should do this, do something else, But I really like to see where this goes, and I'm excited for the future. But yeah, it was fun. Alright, see you in the next video, guys.